It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Lawrence's throw pulled in by Schwartz. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun, fighting him off, and down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Now Lawrence. Dancing to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. Flushed out right. This will be caught just inside the 10. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. He's at the 50, 30, 10, and he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown. Well, we talked pregame about how we might have some twists and turns in this one, but how about this on the opening drive?
Well, they had a pretty good drive working, didn't they? So you wouldn't expect this ending because what you were thinking was they were going to put it in the end zone themselves, not have it go the other direction.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. Taken from about the 12. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They go play action with Lawrence. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Cowboys. Anthony Schwartz, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Montgomery running right. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And some room to maneuver. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Now Jones. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown on the season. And Washington has taken the lead. Lambeau to add on the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a decent return out to the 27. Yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okuda. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Throwing Jones. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Lawrence on third down. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Anthony Schwartz, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his right. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun. Now Evans hit and the ball pops free. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And the return will stop right around the 25. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. and it'll be second and very short. Handoff comes to Chubb, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down, eluding the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 7 yards, the pickup there. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. A give running right is counter. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. They'll try and run for it with counter. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. James Conner, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
On the give, this is Evans. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
2nd and 4. And here's a quick throw to Hamler on the edge.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They go play action here on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Evans. And some room to roam now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Here's Jones on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. 50 seconds. 50 seconds.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Off play action. Jones. And that will be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And Ron Rivera, he's going to keep the offense on the field. They're going for it. They'll look to throw again. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And Washington has retaken the lead. They'll try and run here with Evans. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he's able to get it up close to the 35, but hang on here. Penalty marker down. And this one might be going the other way. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
The holding penalty negates a good return as they'll start just past the 20. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
So in the 2nd quarter, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Lawrence. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Eric Kendricks charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. On the return, Jackson. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. off the play fake. Jones slings this deep from McLaurin. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Lambeau on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Lawrence to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence, it's caught. Smith. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Flushed out right, and a catch right side by Evans. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 8 yards to go on 2nd down.
We got 4. We got 4. Watch out.
Looking to throw. Jones. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And this one is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
2nd and 10. A final shot before break. Jones slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. So Washington in a good spot. They got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
This is Hamler on the receiving end. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run on first down with Evans. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Kyle Pitts. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return is Duvernay. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Now Jones throwing on first down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Here's 2nd and 10. A give running right is Evans. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 19-yard line. They'll stay on the ground. Evans again. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Off play action, Jones, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin there to make the grab. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Lawrence will throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down. I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Aaron Stokes. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game. And now some space to operate. Still fighting for more. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. A run for Nick Chubb, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Chubb will get the call running left. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 3rd down, Lawrence finds his running back, James Conner. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. 4th down, here's Lawrence. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A huge play there for Washington. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Evans. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darrington Evans, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on. point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The return is Duvernay. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Go now. 15, Lonnie. 15 line.
You got to get the ball, D. Get the ball.
Now Lawrence on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Schwartz. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Set, ready? 8, read.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Snap.
Looking to throw again on second down. Lawrence. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run it again with Chubb. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Zach Ertz there to make the grab. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. Jones, off play action, steps away to his left. They're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Lawrence. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he's got some space here. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. A give. This is Chubb. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They start the drive with Evans. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. But good gain on first has them set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And they'll go right back to Evans. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
They'll try and run for this with Evans. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 102 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The return is Duvernay. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Washington, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.